Let's go. That's right. Testing, 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 testing. One, two, three. Back, back at it again. It's your boy Cobe, Rise and Rise, and welcome to the radio show. Let's go, man. Listen, today has been a wonderful day. It's been an awesome week. It's been super productive. We starting early, you dig? We normally start at 6 o'clock. We're doing a 5:30 thing, you dig? So we want to make sure we do a hard stop. Maybe around about 50 minutes or so, you dig? So we're gonna get right to it, you dig? So y'all see the topic. Let me bring in my brother show real quick on the real way.
Peace, peace. What's
Yes,
going
yes.
on, my brother?
Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. I think I froze a little bit. Oh, I think I'm back now. Yes, sir.
What's going on, my brother?
Boy, you
Peace,
looking
peace.
spiffy, bro. Looking real
Oh yeah,
spiffy with the tie on.
yeah.
I
Got
rock
to,
with it. I rock with it.
got to. My boy say, dress how you want to be addressed.
No, we're gonna talk though.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. So I always been trying to clean it up a little bit lately
No doubt.
on a regular basis.
Yeah, like real talk. Like that's one of the best quotes, man. Dress how you want to be addressed. You dig? So if you want somebody to take you serious, you might want to put on something that's gonna, show a little bit of power. You
Facts,
know,
facts.
show some little structure. You dig?
Yes, sir. Big facts, big facts.
You dig? So, we're not gonna take too kindly to these enemies, man. We're gonna dismantle them with professionalism, realness. Like I said, if you're gonna address me right. So it's only right that I have the proper attire to achieve just that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And I feel like it's how you feel too. I know. I thought about it. I know my man ET Eric Thomas. He do the whole the t-shirts, the Jordans. He the hip hop preacher. He do that whole thing. And me personally. Like you saying. I just this is how I would like to be addressed. As a businessman, I thought about that. Am I that guy? And sometimes I am the Eric Thomas with the T-shirt, the vibes, but I get his brand. That's kind
It's
of his
kind of
brand
base.
when it comes, and I can feel that same saying, dress how you, and that's still how he wants to be addressed. He wants to come on as a relatable person. I feel like me personally, I'm a businessman. I actually feel comfortable. I find myself even in like family events nowadays, just a little bit more dressed to the T, man. I think even the last few functions, I think I even had the tie. One of them for sure. I don't know, man. Yeah, that
Like you said,
whole
right, man. Like even for me, like I'm gonna be honest. Like I love my Jordans. I love my T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can work out in tennis shoes, T-shirt. You feel me? Sometimes I even come to the podcast with T-shirt on, whatever. But it's decent because again, we're here to promote the brand. This is a fitness brand. It's a lifestyle brand. We have to do everything for fun, fitness, and inspiration. You dig? So, for our branding, it's okay for us to wear tank tops, things like that. You dig? Because again, we're pushing the brand. You know, we're in some way a model for what it is that we live our lifestyle. You dig? I'm not gonna go to the gym in no collar shirt. You know what I'm saying? Work out. So, but we can also present ourselves just like this too. There are times where we have to put on a collar shirt, jacket on. Sometimes we don't have tank top on, lifting weights, doing all that. That's the beauty of being in this type of business. We have a multifaceted way of displaying ourselves. This is the image that we have to uphold. You dig what I'm saying? And I think how we represent ourselves is how I want to be addressed. present myself a certain way. So that's should be read, and vice versa. Because some people they don't they're not really good at reading people. You do. So it's important for us to stand on our square and have an important level of value. So if someone does try to come across in a way where we're not meant to be addressed, we can check that ASAP.
That's real. That's real. That's
Right.
real. So what's going on, man? Where we at tonight? What's been going on? I'm sharing the page out.
Yeah,
Get this out with the Showtime Training Group family.
yes, sir.
Where we
Yes,
at
sir.
tonight? How the new year been going? Where we at?
Man, it's a lot that's been going on. Let's just say your boy been doing some good things, man. So I recently this week took an exam. It was a it was an IT exam for a certification.
So
So and it was required. So I did have to study for it. And I passed it.
yeah,
So I am now ISO IEC 2007-1 certified
yeah.
in
Let's
the
go. Let's
foundation
go.
for ISMS, Information Systems Management System. You
Let's
did
go.
in a real way. So
Let's
yeah, we got some things coming for the future, especially when it comes to Rise and Rise. You dig? I learned a lot with this certification, a lot,
That's what's up, man.
and
Hit the
it's about
ground
learning.
running.
Oh yeah, we got to. You dig?
Yeah.
So I actually get my certificate sometime in 2 weeks. I'll be sending that over.
So,
I sent I sent the accomplishment over to the director and all that. He loved it, so we're good to go. But yeah, so one thing I want to focus on, I think I stated this earlier this year, was to make an impact and make sure that we are giving great content, to the black community, to everybody really for fitness, but my main focus was to make sure that we speak to our black community, our black men, our black women, our black kids, you dig? And just push it forward the best way that we can, in the most organized way. And so I think a lot of what I've been learning is gonna, fall right into place with what we're gonna be doing this year. With the starting out 2023, this was perfect. Um, the food pyramid, I think that was perfect. That was something that um, I kind of been thinking about, but I didn't know really how to push it out. But this was a perfect time. I think last what was the last week where I pushed it out. So I've been working on it, and it's still gonna have some updates. We got a lot of updates coming up. So that's the main thing we're gonna be doing for sure. And shout out to Jabbar, man. Thank you for coming last week, bro.
yeah, appreciate you.
Right, always progressing forward. You dig? And I think that's a perfect segue too, man. When it comes about always progressing forward, y'all see the topic here is commitment, you know, to a reality. I think that thumbnail that was a quote from Abraham Lincoln. Commitment is what transforms a promise to a reality.
Mm.
What you think
Mm.
about the show?
Oh yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm ready for it. You said that's an Abraham Lincoln quote.
He said that. He
I
quoted
like
that.
it. I like it. I like it.
Man, expound on that.
Um, yeah, man, because we had spoke a little bit about what we was going to talk about tonight, and I like it, man. I've been I came in this year with a lot of momentum, and I'm seeing some things is going my way, some things may not be going my way. It's just it's been up and down for me. Just to be honest and transparent, and that's why that commitment touched me. So and I'm understanding how just that quote makes so much sense. Just staying committed when it gets hard. That makes that promise, that makes it so much. It makes it that reality. Staying committed when it gets hard. So for me, it's personal. And yeah, I like it. It make yeah.
And I was just doing some research, man, and just it touches me because the word commitment is a strong word. I don't think we use it enough because I don't think we're in a society where we have a lot of commitment. I think we have shattered away from a lot of our commitment. I think we want things so quick now that we don't take commitment serious. Because what we hear all the time, I want to get fit, I want to lose like 40 pounds in 2 months. You're not gonna stay committed. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing about what we say fitness is a lifestyle. You gotta get committed to this. You dig? I mean, but that's just me. That I had to find substance with it for me to stick with it and continue to grow. And I look at some of the people or some of the friends I associate with that's already in the gym doing it. They found a level of commitment. Look at marriage. You are committed to one another through sick, through trial, error, till death do you part. You're committed under God. It's a promise that now your lifestyle has to make it a reality. That's why you're ever learning in marriage. So you didn't got to be in marriage to know that. We still learn every day. You can be 60 years old. You still learning. We have to be committed. But it's up to us. I mean, that's just how, I mean, we can look at commitment, make a promise, but if we don't do anything about it, how is it going to turn into a reality? We make it real. We create that. We create the standard. That's what makes it real. But before we get a standard, need to be committed to it. I can't stand on something I'm committed to because I'm a fall. No foundation. It's like a stool. 4 legs. Chop off a leg, you got three. Chop off three, you got two. You have no foundation because you're not committed. I'm on my fitness journey, and I know for sure I need to stop eating bread. I'm not committed. I'm gonna fall short. I'm gonna eat that bread. It tastes good. I'm committed. Just like somebody married. Being committed. You're doing things outside of what your promise was intended to be. Don't fall short.
And I wanted to add, not to be cliche, man. I'm thinking about as you speak. These are gems, man. As you speak, though, I'm thinking about a lot of our topics, a lot of the things that we spoke about. I feel like that's some of the things that's going to help you with that commitment. I know you always speak about being true to self. Being true to self, understanding your goals, understanding what you do it for. Like I said, for me, I've been having up and downs, but again, man, not to keep beating those topics, but those topics are real. Just my mindset. I was able to just stay committed, hop back on track. Fell short, but man, we still committed. That's not nothing. We may not be seeing what we want to see. Things may be going up and down, but we're gonna stay committed to the goal. You know, and like I said, man, not to keep going. I love it because we always we hitting these topics. We hitting these topics. I wanted to tonight. I wanted just to come in and just kind of share how can you stay committed. Now we came in the year with that momentum. We came in the year with the start now 2023. We've been executing. We've been executing some things. Now how do we keep this commitment? How do we keep this momentum? How do we keep it going? How do we stay committed? And that's all some of those things, like you said, even in marriage, just my mindset, my goal, understanding, my family, understanding what my goal is, where my direction is for my family, so definitely, man.
Yeah, no, that's real. Um, you know, I like what you said too. And this was off. When we was texting, you was like something about trusting the process. I think I think that is one of the most important when it comes to commitment, because staying committed is staying committed to something that you have no idea what you're going to run into 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line. You think you can do it now? What about 10 years? Can you stay committed no matter what?
Wow.
Come on, we ain't been through it yet. How you know? This is where what you said is why it's such a big gem. Trusting the process. Once you trust that process, and I think that's where, and I guess I'll relate to the Bible, man. That's where faith come in. You gotta have faith. You did. We got to stand on principle, standards. I think that's why it's called standards, because you're standing on something and you're moving forward with it. You did. I think that's gonna help us stay committed. Is having a level of standards and values, and these are things that help us grow to get better. You dig? If we don't have any logical standard to stand on or to live by, I think it's only merely a vision. And this is where we turn into reality. Because if it's just a vision, we're not doing anything about it. It's like if you have a dream. You're not doing with the dream. You just a dream. It comes to your head, you wake up, but you don't do anything with it. Merely a dream. Reality, living that dream. So if you had a dream where you living fruitful, multiplying, you dig, living in your blessings, live out that dream. You dig? And just to kind of bring it back, trusting that process. To trust the process, we need something to trust. What you gonna trust? This is where we have to set the standard. Perfect example. Food pyramid gives us a standard, gives us something to live by, gives us something to see, give us something to look up, research. Triangle is an easy figure. You can look at it. It's a standard. You did. Think about triangle offense. It's isolation. That's what Phil Jackson used whenever he had Pau Gasol, Kobe Bryant. He had what was the other guy's name? Meta World Peace. You know what I'm saying? Ron Artest, Big Three, Foundation. You could, if one person was off, you still had two in the corner. Kobe take the ball down the court, top of the isolation. Meta World Peace on the left, Pau Gasol on the right. Which one you gonna do? You still got something to look at. You did. So same thing with the pyramid. At the bottom, the main thing, alkaline veggies, alkaline grains, whole foods, whole snacks. It's the most part. That's your other thing. That's your other additives. But it's a foundation. It's just a foundation. But this is where trust in the process come in. Follow that. Stay committed to it. Turn that into a reality.
Yeah, yeah. And I was gonna add to the trust your process. Just for me personally, man, just understanding and having well highlighted goals at the end. Understanding. What when we speak of it in the fitness industry, it's just understanding that, okay, so if your goal is to lose weight, just understanding that over time, if you're in that caloric deficit, if you're burning more than you're consuming, you're gonna hit your goal. So there may be times that you have that you have that discouragement set in. There may be times that the scale is not saying what you want it to say. For me, trying to gain that weight, like I said, man, one minute I'm telling you, man, hey man, it's looking good. Next minute I'm like, oh shoot, man, it's falling off. But me knowing and understanding that there is a process, and me being a family man, there's
Yeah.
sometimes I can't hit those goals. And I know, I'm not hitting those goals. So still understanding that, okay, well, shoot, I still have to balance family and other things. I'm still committed and I still trust the process. So just jumping back on track, um, and understanding that, hey, that there's the process. The process works. That's why I said trust the process, and it could be with anything, man. I use it for the fitness. Even I wanted to mention, I've been talking about getting my finances all the way right and just understanding on another level. you know. So trusting the process, trusting that, okay, man, things at the beginning they may look a little rough, it may look a little discouraging coming out of a hole, but trusting that process, you know, consistently doing the right things or consistently making these changes, you know, you'll see some light at the end of the tunnel, you know, trusting that process.
Yeah. And you said another key word too, man. Like when you stay committed, you know what I'm saying? You keep it consistent. You know, use patient because there are gonna be times where we fall short. You dig? You know, we're not perfect. We're gonna make mistakes. You know, everything. You dig? It's getting back on track. You know what I'm saying? It's like a conversation. Sometimes you get off track, but now it's time to come back. Got to reset. Trust that process. You dig? I think that's um I think that's super important, man. And I want to kind of you really added everything on it, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you know, staying commitment is one thing, man, but staying consistent,
Hmm.
that's gonna help you on those days where you do fall short. That's gonna help out on the times where you have less confidence, and this is where you trust that process. Stay consistent. That helps you trust the process. Stay on topic.
I wanted to add too, there will be times, you know, I love being transparent. I love
Please
being transparent because I know I'm looked at as a leader in a lot of eyes, you
come on.
know, I love to say, man, it's not easy. It's not easy.
It's
You know,
not.
I just have the will. I keep all faith and trust in God, but definitely I you know, um just understanding that if you fall off, have that will to get back and get back committed, you know. So don't fall short and quit those goals, whatever it is. Like I said, it could be, man, trying to lose weight. You fell off a couple of days, man. You had a week where it was rough. You know, something happened. You had a, you know, tragedy in the family, whatever. You know, wanted to fall off. You know, regain that commitment. You're entitled to have that. You know, okay, we fell off. Regain that commitment. Stay committed. Get back to it. You know, whatever it is, the finances, whatever it is. You know, you have to just. What was that quote one more time to reach the end of that promise? What was that quote?
Oh, was it transform? Commitment is what transform a promise to a reality.
Transforming that promise to reality. You know, hop back on that commitment. You fall short, you don't get that promise, that reality when you quit. You know, so that's
Mhm.
really what I'm getting at. You can fall short, regain that commitment part. Commitment part is that relentlessness. That means you stay consistent. You keep going.
Yeah,
Fall short, pick back up. Boom, I'm right back to it. Committed.
yeah. Think about think about boxing. Muhammad Ali. Stay committed. Stay consistent. He had the willpower to come back, keep going, keep thriving. You did. It's like ah, when you know how you get knocked down and you be like, "Oh, we got knocked out." You see him get back up, like dust my shoulders off. Let's go back into it. You did.
Yes,
You
sir.
keep coming at it. You know, what I'm saying you may get knocked down again. But guess what? Stand up.
Yeah.
You gonna get back to it. You gonna keep going. You did. And then that's where a lot of times you get respect. Because you like, you know what? You got back up. You kept coming on. Kept going. It's like that Rocky movie when he went against Apollo Creed. Kept knocking Rocky down. I'm beating the tail. Look, the whole time. Kept looking at Rocky. Get up. He like, I can't do nothing with him. And Rocky won. He kept getting up. Hardest fight. Kept getting up. But he kept being persistent. Taking it to him. You did. And that's where you get the blessing. Think about the quote. God helps those who help themselves. You're gonna fall short. You gotta get back up. Stay persistent. Stay consistent. Resilient on your commitment. You did. You made a promise. You gotta keep it. It's like a grown man. Like whenever you're growing up, they tell you, be a man of your word. You say you're gonna do it, right? We do it. Like I said, we're gonna fall short. Still gotta get back up and get it. Persistence. Showing that you won't give up. It's almost like you got that warrior sense. Like you're just not gonna quit. You know, a little bit of us, we just know we respect that. And when you don't have to say it, but when you see it, it's like, man, you working hard. It's like that, like if you ever worked in like a hardware job, you know, you see the dude picking up boxes, boom, open them up, close them, keep going. You're like, man, what you working so hard for? He's like, hey, he's wiping sweat off his face. Look, I'm trying to get it in. I got bills to pay. I got to get off this job, get to the next one. I'm on the grind. I'd be like, you know what? I'm about to get on my grind. You did. Success leaves clues. Stay consistent and persistent. That's when you get the blessing. You keep getting up. And you may not win the battle, but staying consistent, you win that war. And that's what counts because that's where you receive the outcome.
I love it. I love it. I love it. My last words. I just want to leave you with this. Man, we're going to fall short. We may have bad days. I know I do, but I'm committed. I trust the process. I know the end goal. I know the end goal is success. I know God wants me to be successful. I know I want to be successful. I know I want you to be successful. If you're watching this video, make sure you share it out with a friend. I want everybody that sees this video to be successful this year. You will fall short. You might fall short, but stay committed.
That's real. You did. Stay committed, man. And the two P's.
Yeah.
Stay persistent and be patient.
Yeah.
Always. Stay persistent and be patient.
Always. Yeah.
You did. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the risers, man. Y'all been staying consistent. Y'all been staying persistent. You did. 2023, yo, this is the year of change. I see it now. You dig what I'm saying? We done elevated. We on our growth. You know what I'm saying? If you tapping in with Showtime and you tapping in with Cobe, we showing you what's up. You did. We showing you different levels. You can go back, look at our videos, look at the growth, look at what we're talking about, look at what we're doing, how we're living, and steady elevating. That's showing a level of leadership. So if you're going to follow something, if you're going to look at us, you're going to see some type of success and progress. You did. So I want to make sure that we're doing that for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Especially our risers. I love it. I love it.
Definitely. I want to shout out to the risers too. Shout out to the family. Shout out to everybody that's checking it out. I know a brother from my church. Shout out to Deacon Cato. He came up to me, man. He let me know. He was like, man, you may not know, but I'm checking it out. I want everybody to start dropping down some goals too. We want y'all to get involved. We here sharing this info. Fitness and health inspired us to get on here. I want to see some goals. I know we help somebody do something, or if there's something you're initiating, some help you need, drop it in there. Give us, give that feedback. Let us know something. We would love to help you celebrate some of those goals. Or, if you haven't tapped in with us yet, we got the app. Anyway, I see you. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's get it. We got the goals.
Got a goal to reach. We're going to hit this shit.
Yeah. Let's go. And share them goals with us. And be blessed as always.
Let's go, man. Listen, hey, we're going to challenge everybody. I'll challenge everybody watching. Type y'all's goals in the comments right now. As soon as y'all do that, go ahead and attack it. Have a plan. Have a set goal, which is the weight. Well, whatever it is, put that goal down. And that is your target. Set yourself small tasks. Now, these are things that we've been talked about. Small tasks to get you to that goal. Come back and look at the comments. Look at what you said. Find a level of commitment, something that you can hold on to. Have that as your standard. If that's your goal, that's your standard. To get to that, no matter what it is, you stay committed to whatever comment, whatever goal you want to reach to. Stay committed to that. You did. And if you fall short, we all do. Sometimes we don't know. We don't know what to do. Tap in. Rise and rise. You need help getting your goals? We're going to get you there. Hit up the IG, Showtime Training Group, King Alajuwan 21. Hit us on Facebook. We right here with real people. Like, I got a new client just last weekend. They saw me on IG, like, yo, you dope. Then, just chopping it up. I'm like, all right, what's your goals? Tell me the goals. I said, all right. Get my number down. Call me when you're free, and we're going to work through it. Working through it. I'm telling you, with real people out here, man. I want to see everybody succeed, especially my risers. These are the people who's serious, and these are people that we're working with. We're working with the world. So tap in with us, man. That's what we're here for. That's all I got, man. That was dope.
Let's get it. Yeah. That's that.
That's that. We finished a little early. We started a little early today. You dig what I'm saying? We want to make sure we get everybody in, get everybody out. We got things to do. We busy people. You dig what I'm saying?
Let's do it. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Make sure you get them goals in. Let's go ahead and initiate them goals if you haven't already.
Let's go.
Again, like I said, just stay committed. Don't fall short. Stay committed. Trust the process.
Trust that process, man. That's real. And then when we face with an obstacle, what we do?
We rise and rise, baby.
Let's get it.